Hi guys, welcome here. Today we've got a love reading and we will be looking at your person's intentions when it comes to you. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition. You can say the name of your person out loud or in your mind to connect to them better. And then choose a pile that is calling your name the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this Thai ruby stone. Let's see what are your person's intentions in regards to you. And we've got the 2 of Pentacles, money, the Knight of Swords, death, 4 of Wands, and cheerfulness. I feel like for you guys, previously in the past, there were some issues, hiccups, difficulties of practical nature. Something to do with the work, career, money, living situation. With this 2 of Pentacles, I feel like this person was feeling a bit torn. Maybe they had a lot of many responsibilities other than this connection. Maybe they had, for example, I don't know, children from the first marriage to take care of, plus this connection came about, and they were juggling different aspects of their life, and it's almost like they felt like they couldn't devote their full self to you and this connection. For some practical reason, I don't feel like there's no issue in regards to emotions, to love, to romantic stuff. Something in regards to money, career, maybe lack of career, lack of money. You know, you're gonna have your own story, your own scenario. But this person was feeling a bit insecure in the past and kind of confused, not sure about the future of this connection. And I'm talking about the past. Bear with me. Feeling a bit like in 2 minds, a bit perplexed and confused. How do I pull this off? How do I make it happen? Right now there is this strong desire to clarify something. Talking about their current intention when it comes to you. A very strong desire to clarify something, to make something, make you understand something, make you see some kind of, some point, some ideas, maybe their side of things. So you would, it feels very radical. It feels, I don't feel like this person is wants to play around, wants to confuse you anymore at this point, or wants to charm you or romance you or love bomb you at this point. They just want to be as sincere, as honest as possible currently, even if it sounds a bit too much, or a bit, if they're too factual or logical. It's like they want you to understand something. It's a very much forceful energy here with this Death card and the Knight of Swords. It gives me the feeling of, look, sit down, we need to talk. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Like, you need to understand me right now. Maybe there was a lot that was bubbling under the surface within them. Maybe they couldn't let you in regards to a certain aspect of their life, or couldn't express themselves to you fully, couldn't be completely honest about something, or didn't want to be too vulnerable or something like that. Now there's this desire, oh my gosh, enough of this, I have to talk, I have to express myself, I have to make this clear. Maybe also for some of you, for a few of you, this person wants you to be this way with them. So that is why they are initiating that. So you could tell them something that they want to know. You could be honest with them. You could, again, very strong desire for communication. That's what I'm feeling here with this Knight of Swords. Very strong, like, honest. Let's get real. Let's get real here. Enough of this confusion and feeling stuck or doubts. It's like I want clarity, I want truth. Or I want to speak the truth to you, share my truth to you, with you. And then the future intentions. Oh my gosh, you guys, we've got the Four of Wands and cheerfulness, such a beautiful energy. The Four of Wands very often talks about celebration. It's the energy of coming together. It's very family oriented. Gives me the feeling of the fourth house in astrology. And literally the Four of Wands signifies celebration. And we've got cheerfulness here, which depicts a celebration of some kind. People coming together, enjoying the time together. Very often this is the energy of wedding, marriage, commitment. Again, happy, positive, optimistic outcome. That's what they want. I do feel like they see you as somebody they could enjoy the rest of their life with. Four of Wands is a powerful, powerful card. It's very much future oriented. It's about basics, it's about foundation, it's about building something that will last years from now on. I feel like you make this person happy. You make them happy, and that is why they see this future with you. Wanted to look at the bottom of your deck, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, something to do with money is in the picture here. Freedom, financial freedom, autonomy, being able to live the life that they want to live. Maybe it's a living situation that they're struggling with, something like that. Because again, with the Four of Wands, it could signify a home. Again, the fourth house, stability, family. Yeah, let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Talking about home stability, we've got this card security here, one of your oracle cards. I love this fire, campfire, how is it called? I think campfire. Cozy feeling. I feel like that's what they want. Security with you, stability. Especially if there was none in the past, if this relationship was all over the place, was chaotic, was back and forth, was confusing. Yeah, balance, stability and security. Safety, safe home, safe commitment. That's what they want here. Then we've got this card, dreams. Beautiful. Again, if now things are not going too well, if this person is struggling, if maybe you are in a conflict, or maybe there is this something about communication is difficult, maybe you can't get through to each other, or you're not sure what this person truly wants to convey to you. I feel like deep down in their heart they just dream of this happy outcome with you. Just dream of this happy union, commitment, stability, home. Yeah, I feel like this person is there's something about them holding back a lot, and that's maybe you something that you're worried about or doubting, or you're scared that they're hiding something. But they may come off as very logical and rational and just very sober in their mind, but deep down in their heart they're a dreamer for sure. And they dream of all of those simple things, like a home, family, stability, like what all people want. But sometimes they hide it, or because of trauma they pretend that they want to be single for the rest of their life. Or, yeah, you know, don't want to go there. And then we have this card, let your friends help you. And it says, ask for and accept support from others. Very interesting. I feel like for those of you who are not in a communication with this person, nothing much is happening. It could be that this person is asking around about you with this Knight of Swords, especially if there was a breakup. You guys, I'm so sorry, Pichenka is playing over there. I feel like they want to know what's going on with you. Again, they need knowledge. I feel like this person is hungry for knowledge right now. What's happening in their life? My pile one, what's going on with them? I need to know. So maybe asking your common friends, asking, checking your social media, or just asking people for help, for advice. How do I make this happen with my pile one? How do we get to this union, this beautiful partnership, this Four of Wands? What can I do? What would be the best strategy? What should I say even, maybe, with this Knight of Swords? What would be the right way to approach my pile 1. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What intentions does your person have for you right now? Okay, oh my gosh, what is this about celebration, you guys? We've got this card, dance and celebration. Literally, they want to celebrate something with you. Maybe it's their birthday coming up soon, or your birthday, or I don't know, something big, like a family event of some kind. And they just want to enjoy it with you, share the good feels, the good energy with you. Very nice. Maybe again it's something bigger, like a proposal, wedding, celebration of love here with this 4 of Wands. They want to celebrate something with you. Cannot put it any other way. What else? Pile 1. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? Okay, we've got this card, Goddess of Creation. It says transformation, creativity, wholeness. Every time I get this card, I think of an Empress card in traditional tarot. I don't want to show you this card up close because, you know, the imagery sometimes YouTube doesn't like it. I think it's inappropriate, which is just art, beautiful art. So definitely with this card, Goddess of Creation, there is this feeling of coming together, wholeness, making things work. You guys, Pachenka wants to play, obviously. Yeah, wanting to create a better future, a better outcome for the two of you with this card, security, with the 4 of Wands. Yeah, I also feel like they admire you very much. As I said, you bring them a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. And they're very dreamy about you, dreaming a lot of what could be, of the future. What else? Pile 1. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? We've got this card, Air. So we could have air signs prominent between you and them, which are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And it says open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. The air element is talking about communication quite often. It's talking about truth, clarity. And again, we've got this Knight of Swords right in the center of your region. It's almost like this person is hungry to talk to you, to explain something to you, to share. Almost like to give you a piece of their mind, but in a good way. It's a bit aggressive as well. I want you to feel this subtlety. With this Knight of Swords, it's like, oh my gosh, we need to talk. We need to talk, you know? Yeah. It's not just a light-hearted flirting stage. Here it's like, listen, listen. This and that happened and I want to know what's going on here and tell me what you think about this, you know? Yeah. And that's very much the air energy. And it says, the way it says learning and open-mindedness, again, I sense a lot of curiosity when it comes to you. They want to know more. Maybe there's some kind of gap where you couldn't talk, or they don't feel like they're receiving much energy from you, much clarity. What else? Pile 1. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? Interesting. We've got this card, letting go, and it says, allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. I feel like this is something that has already happened in the past at some point. Maybe again you broke up, or there were difficulties of practical nature, and with this Death card and the Knight of Swords, I feel like this person wants to let go of the past and what happened there. Like, I don't want this to repeat again. I don't want to go through that again. Doesn't feel nice. I was hurt back then. Yeah. There is a lot of fast energy right now. A lot of fast energy, like again with the Knight of Swords. This fixing mode. I need to fix something here. Knight of Swords, he's a fixer, but he fixes things verbally. It doesn't necessarily have to be that your person is not doing much, not active right now, but the Knight of Swords is known for clarifications, documents, clarity, truth, sometimes blunt truth, but the truth that eventually saves the day. Yeah. And with all of the celebration, maybe this person just wants to ask you out and go celebrate something together. Yeah. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? We've got this card, positive movement forward. Yeah, positive movement forward for sure, towards the goal, the Four of Wands, the stability, the security. Maybe there is distance between you and this person. Or just, again, they want to let go of the past and move forward with you with a more... without the weight, without the heavy luggage from the past, without the disappointments, without the sadness. Like, optimistically looking at the future. And I love how yellow this Four of Wands is. It's the color of optimism, hope, positivity, confidence. And I feel like this is what this person wants. To move things forward, to progress things with you. And get to a very nice place. Filled with celebration, with joy, with fun. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? This card wants to come out for sure. Look at this. Such a contrast. We've got this card, slow down. And it says pause and allow things to unfold. And I feel like it's something that is quite hard, quite difficult for this person to do. With this Knight of Swords right in the center of your reading. It's like, what's the word? They feel kind of overwhelmed inside, overwhelmed with the prospects of the future, the potential for the future, but also things that need to be resolved. Maybe there is a timing, some time needs to pass, or something needs to happen before you come together and progress this relationship to a new level. Yeah, slow down and allow things to unfold. I feel like this person could be struggling with it a little bit. But consciously understanding that, yes, maybe I need to give my pile 1 time. Maybe I need to take it slow, one step at a time. Let's get more cards. Pile 1. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? We've got this card, the Moon, and at the bottom we've got this card, Love. With this Moon, again, I do feel like this person could be all over the place emotionally. Like, what do I do? There's a little bit of insecurity, and that is why they need more information. I feel like when their mind is clear about something, they calm down emotionally. And when they're missing some information, or when something is like there's misunderstanding or a conflict between you and them, or they don't know what's going on with you, whether you will reciprocate or not, they get a bit anxious. But there is love here. There is love at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it's just difficulties of the practical nature that were getting in the way, or are still getting in the way of this connection with this Two of Pentacles. For example, they needed to take care of their elderly parents or their siblings, or maybe they were juggling 3 jobs or something like that, or struggling with money altogether. But the goal is beautiful. The final intention is beautiful with this Four of Wands. Some kind of joy, some kind of celebration, coming together, putting down the roots even with this Four of Wands. Homey feeling. Family. I feel like that's what they dream of, deep down. So this is all I have for you, Pal 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pal number 2, or everybody who chose this Dalmatian Jasper, I think it is. Let's see, what intentions does your person have when it comes to you? And we've got the Four of Cups, Scola, the Moon, Lava, Five of Cups, and Reunion. Oof. What a dreamy, melancholic person we've got here. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised that if they have a lot of water in their chart, a lot of water, maybe like a Pisces moon and Cancer ascendant or something like that, or Scorpio sun and Pisces ascendant, something very, there's so much depth to them, but also they can get overwhelmed with what they feel. Very sentimental person, very much, I wouldn't be surprised that they are introverted, or they spend a lot of time on their own and just indulge with their emotional experiences and get like dissolved in the poetry of their soul and their feelings. Oh my gosh. But I will also get quite a defeated state. They have feelings for you. They have very deep feelings for you, this person. We've got this moon and the lava clarifying it right in the center of your reading. This person has really deep feelings for you, but it's almost feels like it's unfortunate for them. It brings them sadness, the fact that they love you, that they have feelings for you. Do they feel like it's unrequited love, or maybe there are too many obstacles for you to come together and it's just, maybe it's not meant to be, or it's just too difficult, but they want it still. There's this defeated state, almost like they prematurely decide that, okay, probably she doesn't like me, or he will never love me. Poor me. You know, just this, again, defeated feeling. I feel like they miss you a lot. With this moon right in the center of your reading, it's just like, oh my gosh, my heart, my soul, I miss you. But also, this person is very afraid of pain, very scared to be heartbroken, very afraid of betrayal, very afraid of giving their all to somebody and not receiving much back, being taken for granted, or being laughed at for being so emotional, so loving, so devoted. There's fear, and they get overwhelmed. It's like they leave a lot in their head and in their heart. They may not even be communicating all of this to you, but this is somebody very much, oh, I'm Cancer, I can relate to some of it, but not this much, I think. Sometimes, you know, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be strange now. You know, if you're a woman, well, 99% of you are women. The day before you get your cycle, and that day out of the whole month is usually the worst for you emotionally. For me it is, and I know most of my female friends. It's like you cry for no reason at all. You feel like the most worthless person in the world. You feel like nobody ever loved you, nobody ever will. These are just hormones. This is not close to reality at all, but you feel it as the truth. You feel it like, oh my gosh, things are really this bad, and you start crying. Next day a cycle comes and you're on top of the world. It's just me. I trace it every single month. One day is like a day of hell. This person is a little bit like that, in the emotional states. Like they can ride highs and then they can go really low. Yeah, very sentimental, very dreamy, very like, could be writing you poetry, or could be getting inspired by the feelings that they have for you. But there's this feeling of loss, of disappointment, or being afraid to lose you in advance almost, or if it already happened, it's like, oh my gosh, I wish we could reunite. Discard the union. I wish we could reunite. But is it gonna happen? Do they love me? Will we work out? Will it work out? Maybe you already rejected this person somehow, or you're not in touch, and it's really heavy on them. They're feeling blue. It's a very melancholic blue state. And talking about their intentions, right now I feel like they are not in a good state to even come up with any intentions, to decide anything, because they're in such a deep emotional sadness, or it's not even, I don't want to say that it's sadness. They can imagine being sad in the future if something bad happens. It's almost like they're brooding on it. Can you say that? Like they're expecting it in some way. But currently they're quite melancholic. Melancholic. When I look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background picture, we've got the Ace of Swords. There could have been a conflict of some kind in the past, or like a cutting out. Maybe you broke up with them, or you said some harsh words, and this person like, oh my gosh, why did this happen? Why do you hate me now? So, oh my gosh, bless their heart. It's almost like I want to protect them, whoever this is, because they're so emotional and so fragile. And even the slightest, even like not the most loving glance from you, like it could just completely destroy them, because they are so sensitive. Like no personal boundaries whatsoever. The thinnest skin. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. That's what we are talking about. Now we are talking. Much better energy. Maybe right now this person is just not feeling on top of the world. Maybe because of something that's happening in their own life, and it kind of translates to affects your connection with them. Because they're obviously very emotional and a bit kind of putting themselves down. But we've got this card Empowerment here, and I'm so happy to see it. I'm so excited. I do feel like this person almost like at the verge of realizing, I need to get myself together. I need to start believing in myself. I can turn the situation around. There can be a positive outcome here. We can work things out. I should stop sulking. I should stop feeling this pity for myself, sorry for myself. Yeah, empowerment. I feel like they're almost there. Maybe it's like the darkest before the dawn situation. And again, look at this. We've got this card, Make the Effort. And it says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I do feel like they've got a lot of love for you deep in their heart. We've got this Lover card, Reunion, Five of Cups. The Five of Cups doesn't show up when we lose something that's not important to us, something that we don't value. It shows up every time we lose something that, oh my gosh, I had it, now I lost it, and it's a tragedy. Or I might lose you, and it would be a tragedy. And that, I feel, something that it would inspire them to take action, to put in some effort, to actually do something. Yeah. And then we've got this card, Protection. Protection. Oh my gosh, they need protection, I would say, but I also feel like they want to protect the situation, protect this relationship, because again, they recognize the value of it. They want to make it stable with this beautiful tree. They want to make sure that it withstands the difficulties, passes the test of time. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? Okay, we've got this card, High Priestess of Earth, which is very similar to the Queen of Pentacles. Again, this is the energy of grounding, of stability, of something that lasts for a very long time. It's commitment. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles often signify commitment when we are talking about love. And it goes really well with this card, Protection. Again, I do feel like this person wants to ground the situation, wants to preserve it. Maybe make it official, like if you haven't been dating officially, it was just a very strange, sad situation, then become boyfriend and girlfriend, or become engaged. Even with the Queen of Pentacles, it often talks about engagement. Look at this, at the bottom we've got this card, Forbidden. Maybe there is something that kind of just a huge blockage in this connection, an obstacle. Maybe somebody here is taken already, or there is some social, like, you know, taboo things. For example, they are your professor and you are a student or something like that. And they get all in their feels because they feel defeated and like the situation is just so difficult to resolve it. Yeah, something about it makes them feel sad, really sad. Some kind of difficulties are in the way. Maybe somebody is putting an ultimatum, or just keeps them away from you, and or you are kept away from them. Like parents don't allow you to date, for example, for cultural reasons or religious reasons, something like that. I am losing my voice. It's like I'm not supposed to talk about it. Even strange thing. What else? Pile 2. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? You've got this card, Aquarius. So there could be some Aquarius people watching this. Maybe you have got a strong Aquarius placement, or your person. And it says originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. Yeah, and Aquarius people are known for a very big heart. Even though it's an air sign, but it's ruled by Uranus. And Uranus doesn't distinguish between people, like who's better, who's worse, based on, you know, their career or money they've got or how they look. Like Aquarian people can be friends with a homeless person and also with the president. Like they see everybody is equal, like we're all brothers and sisters, and I love everybody equally. Very Aquarian energy. And I feel like this is the quality this person got. Like very selfless soul, very kind person, to the point that sometimes they may lose themselves in others. Just I want to give and give and give, I want to love you, and then I feel depleted. And then maybe they feel, again, defeat, sadness, disappointment, like, oh my gosh, what was all of it for? I knew this was going to end up like this. Very defeated energy. Even though they're trying to crawl out of it with this empowerment and make the effort, but I feel sometimes they fall back into this emotional state. Yeah, and with this Aquarian energy, it could be that you've got similar views on life, similar morals, principles in life. Maybe you're both very philanthropic people, very humanitarian, very conscious of other people's pain and difficulties, and you want to better this world in some way. Let's get some more cards. Pile. Did I use this deck? I didn't. Let's use this one. Pile 2. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? We've got this card, Dance and Celebration. The same card came out for a previous pile as well, but that was all for fun and joy and excitement. This one is a bit heavier. But again, with this card, I feel like this person is hoping for a positive outcome, for something to be, something that will make them happy and make you happy. You'll eventually celebrate this union, you'll be together eventually. And at the bottom we've got this card, New Moon, and it says Promise. I feel like this person realizes that there's still potential in this connection. Maybe there was some kind of new start that took place recently, or maybe that's what they're hoping for, planning. And that would make them so joyful, so happy. Such a different energy from this Five of Cups, which is loss, which is grief, sadness. And we've got reunion here as well, so that could be in the plans or hopes of this person. What else? Pile 2. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? Okay, we've got this card, Universe, which is the World card in traditional tarot. Maybe there's distance between you and this person, or the distance of the cultural distance, or understanding of, like, again, let me phrase it well. I feel like something is separating you, again, with that message forbidden. It's almost like there's this huge big gap that feels so difficult to overcome. It feels like the weight of the world on their shoulders. But they're trying to get up from their knees and stay hopeful, stay excited, stay optimistic, put in the effort, and not bury this connection, not let it die before it actually dies, basically. Yeah. You're also inspiring this person a lot. There's a lot of inspiration. It's like they want to create as a consequence of interacting with you. They see the world in a bigger perspective, on a bigger scale. You open their mind to many things that they didn't see previously. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? There we go. We've got this card, the Enchantress, and it says seduction, deceit, a broken promise. And we had the promise card at the bottom of this deck, remember? There's something, again, huge fear of being betrayed, or let go of, or forgotten, or neglected, or eventually you'll possibly maybe say, well, it was fun while it lasted. I don't feel like I need it anymore. And I feel like this person is not ready for a heartbreak like that. Maybe in the past there was a situation where you just like clashed, and maybe they felt betrayed in some way, or maybe there was a promise that wasn't fulfilled in some way. Yeah, just there's this cautious energy, cautious feeling I'm getting. Like, I'm afraid that you're gonna burn me. I'm afraid that you're gonna break my heart eventually. Are you? And it's almost like they're sad for it in advance. Yeah, look at this. At the bottom of this deck we have this card, a hidden gift. And it says sadness, an ending, a new beginning. Again, something about refreshing the situation, a new start, reunion, but also sadness meshed with something happened in the past. And then the sadness that what could happen in the future, but I still want a new beginning. And you know, it's like a huge complex situation. But there's a complex person you're dealing with as well. Emotionally complex. Not necessarily in a bad way, like a narcissist would be, or a psychopath who don't have any feelings and they just play with your head, with your mind in a very cruel way. This person just... I feel like they just need reassurance. Reassurance and stability. Clarity. So that their emotions are calm. What else? Pile 2. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? We've got this card, Passion, and it says, rise passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Yeah, this person is obviously very much drawn to you. There's a lot of chemistry here. I do feel like they want to be close to you physically. With this moon right in the center of your reading, it's missing somebody because they're not close, because they're not physically available. Like you cannot hug them, you cannot embrace them, you cannot pat them on, the back. I feel like that's what something that this person would want to do, like to cuddle you, to kiss you. Very romantic person, romantic soul, with this passion. Again, just want to be closer to you physically. I feel just to hug you, to know that you are there, here. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? We've got this card, listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. Yeah, interesting. Again, maybe that's where the anxiety is coming from. Like this person, it's something that they're shut away, shut out from you in some way. Even if you're trying to communicate something to them. Maybe they feel like you're not getting them in some way, you're not understanding them deeply. You don't see what they're trying to convey to you, to show you. Maybe they're trying to get your attention in some way, but it's not working, or they don't feel heard, understood on a deep emotional level. You're listening, but need to hear the loving heart. Maybe you're just somebody who's quite radical. Maybe you got a lot of air. Maybe you're Aquarian yourself. And another side of Aquarius people, they're very radical. They're very honest. It's like sometimes blunt and just no fluffy, romantic stuff. They just need the truth, and sometimes they can be very like, that's what I believe in, that's what I, oh my gosh, these are my values, these are my morals, this is how I see the future from now on. And whatever you're doing, it's not gonna work. And you could be saying something like that, or you could be critical towards them, and this person is like, oh my gosh, why do they not like me? What have I done? Why? They didn't even heard me until, like, I couldn't even finish my sentence, what I was trying to say. I don't know why, but I feel kind of bad for this person. And I'm not scolding you in any way. It could be their own processes, but it's like they don't feel heard. They don't feel understood in some way. But they want to make an effort here. They want to make an effort. They want to feel more empowered. It's like I want to overcome my fears. I want to overcome my weaknesses, my vulnerabilities. I know it's my stuff. You don't have to deal with it. You're not responsible for it. Empowerment, that's what they want. Because they could be somebody very moody. Maybe they've got mood swings quite often. And for the most part, I feel like they just want to be heard. They want to be understood, and for you to reassure them in some way. Like, I see you, I hear you, I feel, I know how you must be feeling right now. Just this emotional, holding space for them emotionally, and being loving towards them. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this agate heart. Let's see, what are your person's intentions when it comes to you? And we've got the King of Swords, surprise, the Ace of Cups, wedding, Seven of Cups, and thief. Oh, for you guys, I feel like this person may be planning some kind of leveling up of this relationship, or a new start in this connection, a new chapter for the two of you with the Ace of Cups and the Radiant right in the center of your reading. It's like emotional exchange, heart to heart, soul to soul, progressing this relationship forward. I feel like in the past they were very much in their rational mind, in their logical mind, with this King of Swords and surprise, possibly coming up with the strategies. I've got to be smart about it. How do I make what should be my moves? How do I approach my pile 3? How do I not make a fool of myself? What are the practical steps to maybe reconcile or have this new beginning, or even offer you a relationship, or for some of you to propose possibly this combination, the Ace of Cups and Wedding. You're gonna have your own scenario, but some kind of new, exciting, inspiring, uplifting new start, new chapter here. That's all about love. That's all about emotional exchange. Yeah, they want to make you feel loved. Maybe they want a new chance for some of you, like asking for forgiveness, or like, can we start over? Can we try again? Something like that. With the prospects for a future, with the potential for the future with this Wedding card. I don't feel it like it's just Mercury retrograde or Venus retrograde situation. It feels like it's something that they've been thinking about for quite some time. It's not just because they got drunk with their friends, something of that nature. But then we've got the Seven of Cups, and I need to clarify this energy. What is this about? For pile 3, what is the Seven of Cups about? I feel like this person is very afraid of being hurt again, or being heartbroken. There is definitely a desire for a new beginning here. We clarified the Seven of Cups with the Six of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Judgment card. It's like they want the relationship. They want this new regeneration. Oops! Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I knocked the camera. They want this love. They want to be together with you. We've got the Ace of Cups again at the bottom of the clarifying deck. So the love is here. It's like overflowing. But there's also a lot of fear here with the Six of Swords and Three of Swords. It's like, I'm not ready to feel the pain again. I am not. And there is a little bit of confusion. Is it gonna be a happily ever after? Or am I gonna burn myself again with the story? That's what I'm feeling here. Confused. What am I doing? What would be the outcome here? They definitely want a new beginning here, a new chance, a new... spark, a new excitement, a new chapter for the two of you, but also they're very confused what it's going to lead to. Oh my gosh, this confusion and torn feeling within them. I also wanted to clarify, so what are they going to do about it, this confusion? And we've got the King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Again. Yes, they want to love you. They want to love you with this King of Cups. There's this emotional depth, there's this care, there's this nurturing energy. They've got a lot of love for you, the whole ocean, very deep love, a lot of loyalty. But then we've got this Five of Pentacles, which is the energy of being left out in the cold, the energy of being depleted, malnourished, ghosted, forgotten, not taken care of. And I feel like this is something that they're very scared of. It's one of the biggest fears here. And it's like they may be approaching you with this strange energy of, oh my gosh, I want you, I love you, let's do this, but also, but don't leave me, or don't hurt me, or maybe no, not going completely in and being a bit cautious because of this Five of Pentacles, because of this fear of being left out in the cold or neglected. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see the background story to all of it. The Fool. The Fool. Yeah, that new beginning energy, new chapter, new start. Let's start fresh. Let's from a clean slate. Your oracle cards. This person is very conflicted. They love you very much, but they're very conflicted and a bit scared. We've got this card, Grieving. Maybe they lost you already at some point in the past. Maybe they were betrayed in the past. Maybe they lost somebody, literally, somebody they loved, passed on. And I feel like this is something that they want to go through again. Maybe they don't want to lose you again, or be heartbroken, be burned by this connection. And then you guys, we have got this card, Wedding. And it says this situation involves marriage. And we also have Wedding clarifying the Ace of Cups as well. I also feel like this person wants to take this to a beautiful place, take this relationship to committed union, partnership, possibly marriage, family, but also there is this worry, but then what's next? Or what if this person leaves me eventually, you know? Doubts about the future, even though they see building a beautiful future together with you, settling down with this Wedding card. I feel like they've been planning for it almost with this King of Swords and surprise, but yeah, Seven of Cups, it's like future is unknown, really. Who can know it? I feel like this person would say, who can predict the future or something like that. And then we've got this card, Flow, as well. It's nice to see these cards because I do feel like this person may be doing something like one step forward, two steps backwards. But overall, I do feel like they're focused on the positive more so, with the surprise, with the Wedding, with the Ace of Cups. And I do feel like they're trying to go with the flow and see what happens, even though they may have worries or scared of being heartbroken eventually. Let's just surrender, I feel. Something that they would say, would do. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? Okay. Look at this. We've got this card, Oath. Oath. Promise. Literally with the Wedding card here, with the Ace of Cups, with another Wedding. I do feel like this person wants to have this beautiful, loyal, faithful, committed relationship with you. And I do feel like they feel very loyal towards you, like they want to build a future with you. You are the one for them. What do you have at the bottom? Yeah, and at the bottom we've got Rigid. It's like, again, they love you deeply, they want to be with you, but also it's like, oh my gosh, I need to, in case of emergency, I need to have some boundaries up, or I need to have a plan B or something like that, you know? Maybe it's hard for them to trust people overall, again, because they were betrayed in the past or were not treated right by somebody. So let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? Look at this, we've got this card, Stone People and Vigilance. Yeah, that same rigid energy. Maybe this person is vigilant because they don't want you to know something just yet. Not in a bad way, because again, with the surprise, with the Ace of Cups, with the Wedding, maybe they're just trying to keep something on the low. And I'm losing my voice, which is not like a sign that I'm not supposed to tell you something. You know, there are no coincidences. Yeah, hiding something. What is it? I'm not sure. Could be like a proposal or a surprise of some kind. Like we are going on vacation next week and you're not supposed to know about it. They're being cautious about something here. But again, I don't feel anything bad, so I should warn you, like, oh my gosh, be careful with this person, they're hiding something bad, they're tricky, or they're wearing a mask. Not really. With this card Oath, especially with the loyalty energy, with just, could be that they got maybe Saturn somewhere in the first house, or Saturn conjunct their moon, and it's just their natural state to be a bit cautious and wary, and maybe not get their hopes too high before something beautiful finally happens, you know. They're this type of people who are scared to be happy in case unhappiness comes. Oh yeah. What else? Pile 3. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? We've got this card Scorpio. Yeah, that's, I think, what I was picking up on. Scorpio people are very secretive. Scorpio moon especially, and Scorpio sun as well. Like, you will never figure them out. Like, if they don't want you to know something, you will never pick up on the secret of theirs. Like, they're very good at having a poker face, or really good at hiding their emotions, hiding their intentions, hiding their plan, or whatever it is that they are working on. Very mysterious people. And the card says intensity, exposing, purging, renewing. Yeah, renewal for sure, with the Ace of Cups, with the wedding, surprise. But again, with the Scorpio, there is a lot of intensity about the situation and how they feel, and grief often talks about this, connected to the energy of Scorpio and 8th house. Very deep person this is, deep and a bit secretive, I feel. But again, Scorpio people are also known for their loyalty, for like, they're very possessive. Like, what's mine is mine. I'm not letting other people touch this. This is mine. Everybody should know about it. And with this Oath card, a very similar energy of loyalty and possessive. Like, I'm mine, you are mine, I'm yours, and that's that. This could also be resonate for some of you here with this person. What else? Pile 3. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? We've got this card, the Goddess of Creation, and it says transformation, creativity, wholeness. Yeah, very beautiful card, very nice energy. Often reminds me of the Empress in traditional tarot. It's about bringing things to a positive outcome. It's about creating something beautiful together. Yeah, it's about healthy connection, or taking something to a new level with this transformation energy. Progressing things, moving things forward. What else? Pile 3. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? We've got this card, Firm Foundations, which is the 4 of Wands in traditional tarot. Again, with the wedding twice in your reading, you guys, with the wedding twice, with the Ace of Cups. I do feel like this person wants a stable union with you, again with devotion, with oath. Maybe they lost you at some point and it just didn't feel nice to them, or again they were betrayed at some point. That's something that makes them suspicious, or like always on the lookout. Or I feel like it's not easy for them to open up to people, but when they do, it's like you are their family for life. And that's exactly what the intentions are about you with this 4 of Wands. Firm foundation, stability, home, family, trust, security. And at the bottom again, the Ace of Cups. How many times did it show up in your reading? 1, 2, 3. There was something else related to the Ace of Cups. Yeah, new start, new chapter in your oh my gosh, new relationship, in your connection, reconciliation, a new exciting beginning, confession of love even. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? Okay, we've got this card, Courage. It says, by shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Yeah, maybe this person feels a bit like unsure of themselves, like they don't want to make a mistake, especially with this King of Swords and Surprise. They want to be smart about things, as I was saying in the beginning. They want to be prudent, they want to be rational, they don't want to come off as somebody reckless or foolish for you, to you. And again, but also they want to be courageous, they want to go after what they want to prove themselves to you, or finally take this relationship to a new level or something like that. Not miss out on this relationship. And that's possibly requires courage of them, bravery. And let's get a final card, Pile 3. What are your person's intentions when it comes to you? Okay, we've got this card, Ask for Help. It says, what do you really need? Be willing to accept support. For some of you, I do feel like this person would love you to be more vulnerable with them. Again, with the Scorpio energy, with the vigilance, maybe you are a mystery to them and they feel like there is a catch with you, or the way you approach your relationship, or the way you treat them. Like, you know, some people are just like that. Unless you are truly vulnerable and just, oh my gosh, could you help me with my leaking roof? And I'm like, oh, this person needs my help, I'm gonna help them. Or, you know, like some people are a bit mysterious and deep and complex in their mind when it comes to how they see others. And I feel like it's the case. And if you were somebody who would ask them for their presence, for their love, for their support, they would feel more encouraged to just give it and be there for you, and possibly, again, work on this relationship and be more honest. It's like, in return, you want my help, I give it to you. Then I need your help or feel vulnerable, I know that you'll do the same for me. It's like breaking the ice almost, melting of the ice. Ask for help. I do feel like there's this almost fatherly, motherly energy from them. Just look at this old merman person, kind of consoling or assuring this mermaid and patting her on her head, like almost like a grandpa energy. I feel like this person, that's what they represent. It's somebody very strong, somebody very resilient. Sometimes like rigid, like they don't get people close to them. But when you are in their tribe, when they trust you, when they saw your soul, your essence, it's like you are their family for life. That's what I feel from them. So yeah, this is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.